Hi guys, welcome to the weekly MCS show. Today, gonna give you guys an awesome giveaway. This pistol right here is up for grab today, so you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna give you the code, and all you have to do is go to our site, put a code in, and the first person to do it get to win this TPM1 pistol. Uh, Fresh release. These has been going really hot for the holiday. If you guys looking to get like a point four three caliber pistol, that's small, compact. You can use a secondary. You can put in your chest, put in your thigh, your waist, whichever that you use for this pistol is a blast to shoot. The way they design it, the grip is really nice and contoured your grip. So if you're looking for a pistol, TPM1, it is made. It's kind of to be like a Glock. It's not a licensed Glock licensed product, but it is Glock 17 compatible. If you have a Glock 17 holster, you can use this pistol. Slide moving back and forth as you fire it. So it has that kickback feel to it. It's not like a real pistol, but enough for you to kind of feel um, the jolt that come back. I wouldn't say like a recoil, but enough of a kickback for you to know that you're cycling it. Perfect for training if you're doing firearms training, safety training. You have kids, the ladies. You want to show them how to handle weapons, how to shoot, how to aim, not to be afraid of anything that black or look like firearms. If you shoot enough, you probably know that you can't just hit a target right by just pointing at the target. You gotta really practice to shoot. At the same time, every time you shoot, it's actually bounce up and down. So you to hit a target about 20, 30 feet away. I mean, you talk about this much center mass in your head right here. It is quite tough to hit a target consistently. So you gotta make sure that they know how to handle it, how to move around, how to work around with the unit. Um, Definitely a great product to have. If you use it in on the field and have a great time for it, absolutely a bonus. But made for training, made for recreational use, target practice, whatever you like to do. Good to see all you guys. Our show has been much better on YouTube. I've been doing the show on Facebook for some time now. The quality on the upload not that great on Facebook somehow, but on YouTube the quality of the feed is much better. So we're gonna continue doing on um, YouTube rather than Facebook. So good to see all you guys. Benjamin, James, Gregory, good to see all you guys. Hopefully, we'll continue the show and get a lot more price out for you guys. So the way for you guys to win this pistol pretty simple. Number one, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show you a code on a card. You go to a website, you add the TPM1 pistol your shopping card, and then click checked out, punch in the code I'm gonna give to you, which is gonna zero out the entire amount when you purchase the pistol. You can add other stuff too if you want, but the code will only zero out this one item. And Indy, good to see you. And what we're gonna do is you go to checkout and just pay for the shipping. Just select any shipping other than the $5, of course, because I'm already giving this out for free. You don't want me to cover shipping too, right? So that's all you have to do. And the first person who redeemed the code get to have this pistol for pretty much by Christmas. If you do it today, of course, I'll get it out tomorrow. Depends on the shipping method that you use. Should arrive to you by Tuesdays or one Monday or Tuesday, depends on where you're located. Most of the if you use United Postal, most of the time gonna get there. If you use any type of 2 or 3 day service, it's definitely gonna get there. Ground shipping and particularly, I don't know if gonna make it there on time for Christmas. If you happen to want for Christmas, other than that, um, it will probably gonna get there by that date for you. No code yet, so we're gonna go a little bit. Tyler, yeah, Indy, not just yet. We're gonna chat a little bit, show you a little stuff, and then I'm gonna give you guys a warning on the handle and I'm gonna send the code in. I gotta admit, some of you guys like lightning fast. Amazing how fast you put the code in. The first time I did, I made it pretty simple, and two people actually punched the code at the same time. beat the system somehow. But only one of you guys actually got it because the TAM stamp and then also the selection on the shipping method. Another one is you guys looking to I made the code a little bit complicated this time. So the best way to win, I think, probably have two people. One kind of capture the screen and the other person gonna read it out, have the item all set in your shopping cart. I'm gonna make it a little more challenge in the next wave round. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is until before I let you know what the code is. This way that you don't have the item ready in the shopping cart, kind of beat the system there a little bit. So I'm gonna delay the process. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna giving out, like give you a couple of different items perhaps. If not, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let you know what I'm giving out until like a couple of minutes right before I let you know what it is. That way, a little more challenging. Go to the website, add the item to shopping cart, and then you go check out. I'm gonna get as we do it, gonna get a little more creative and make it more challenging to win the prize. So another one thing is that you could only win one time a year. So if you guys winning this year, which is the cutoff on, of course, December 31st, you have a chance to win again the entire year of 2020. So one win per year, of course. I don't want to, one person win everything and then the rest of them, rest of everybody else don't have a chance. So kind of split up a little bit. So you're not fancy the TPM1. We do have the Smith & Wesson. This little guy here has been an awesome pistol. This is probably the hottest pistol around right now because it has all the insignia, all the low and grow engraving and everything on it. So the grip too, really nice stencil gripping on it. So the pistol has been doing awesome. I mean, we got multiple options now just this year, right? You got, well, this kind of launch it off is the PPQ. It is, I mean, it's probably between all of them. I like the PPQ more. It's a little more compact, and I love the fact that it has a little tool inside a pistol grip added than having outside. But the more the merrier. And this year, of course, you got two new ones. That's they release it back to back. So there are more coming out. By the way, more models. You guys can probably guess what they are. Look for 2020. There are like 4 or 5 different models coming out. So hopefully it's also good. Good to see all you guys. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys some stuff here really quick. A lot of people have been asking me to make them, so I just got it done. I haven't got a chance to add to the website yet. If you have M17, of course, you guys seen me right. I already made for the 468 and the T15. This is the CQR kit for the M17. Not fully built yet, but you can put a buttstock in here. It's not if you guys ask for it's not a website yet. It is going to be added later, probably tomorrow when I have a chance to add to the website. But this right here is the M17 version. You can use buttstock or you can use remote line. As far as another person was asking me if I can do it for the TGR2. This is for the TGR2. The build right here, you can add all kind of good stuff to it. So this is the build, and of course you can remove this a little. I don't have an air version here, but this you can use your remote line and run the bottom to a line right here. You can take this guy out, and then you can swap it with an air tank. On the Milsig and the TGR, good thing that it shares the same top. So right here, I made it modular. You can kind of switch it up between tank and remote line. You pull that off, and you can take the tank off. Just kind of twist it off, and then you can add in your remote line adapter, which I showed in last couple video. And then you can slide it in and just slide this little guy in here. There are 2 tracks, so it depends on the kind of marker you have. I gave 2 different adjustments. So this way, if you have a marker that's kind of not in the center that much, you can put this in, and this little gap right here fits in perfectly right there. So that will give you kind of clean look on your M17 and TGR2 and whichever that you have. Of course, there's a lot more option for you guys. Of course, it is an option. It's not for everyone. I know a lot of people that kind of don't like this look, but where we're in the world now where you can customize stuff. You can customize it, build it. But these are 3D printed. It's not production. I don't think this ever gonna go production. It costs way too much to make a mold. So there's then it's not that popular as well, but a lot of people like this look. So you know what, I have a 3D printer, got it drawn up, and now it is a product for you guys to pick up. All right, guys. Any question, give me a shout. I will able to answer it for you guys. And then sniper giveaway, not today, Robert, but we're looking to do something great as we progress into the future. Of course, the idea is that as we're going through the year, I can able to get more creative and find ways for me to give this stuff. Right now, I'm just doing really quick and simple way. I'll give you a code. You go to the site really quick and jump on it. The person who redeemed the code, the first person who didn't redeem the code, end up being the winner and get the free stuff. All right, guys. I'm gonna give you a code right now. So yes, any question or anything regarding the contest, the giveaway contest, let me know now before I kind of switch on, and then you didn't catch it. All right, so last all right, so last one. We're gonna do this. Is I'm gonna give you a code. You go to the site, put the product, the TPM1 into shopping cart checkout. Make sure you select the proper shipping method other than $5. All right, guys, here's the code. I can put it on the 5 seconds. So if you're not on it, well, ask your buddy who wrote it out. Here you go. So here's the code. Good luck. All right, guys, good luck on that. The person who get it first, my phone will notify me as soon as somebody redeem it. So I'll let you know when somebody have able to punch in all that mumbo jumbo into the system and get that. New Year is coming, guys. So hopefully you guys can catch a couple new product I'm gonna launch next week, but you guys won't be able to order until a couple weeks later. Some really cool accessory I've been working on. It's kind of universal, mount on pretty much any paintball gun. It is top rail mount, so kind of add a little bit coolness to your mark. It's kind of a rail system. So I'll show you guys next week. It's kind of been my little project I've been doing for a little over a while, but finally I got all the part in and gonna able to assemble them and then start putting them up and take photo for you guys. But these 3D printing version right here, I've been doing quite a few of them. I'm gonna the printer I have is print using the ASA material, really strong, used in the automotive, kind of really good resolution, not like some of the ones out there that they use. The POA stuff is really weak. This is the industrial grade. Aerospace uses it, and automotive using them too for their prototype and other type of use. But while we're running these, I got a bunch of good stuff to launch out. All right, next week I'm gonna put a couple of product next week. So I'm thinking of get now that a lot of people like the shotgun, so I'm gonna give out another shotgun next week as well. You guys don't win this week. Next week, catch the show. I'm able to get you guys one of these shotgun. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do. Yeah, we are doing 3D print. No, they're not mold. The buttstock here, they're not mold. Mold run like about 20,000, 20 or $30,000 to make this buttstock alone. I probably gonna sell like tons of them before I get the investment back, which it's gonna be pretty terrible. And each kind of marker takes their own different buttstock. Like for example, the M17, it is not compatible. The stock area right here, this part right here, it is not compatible with the TGR2. That's another 20, 30,000 in mold material. It's not worth it. I think you guys probably understand. You might as well put that investment fund to something else rather than trying to make a buttstock that costs like $20,000. So it's absolutely not worth setup to get. But if I'd rather put a fund to something more in the realm of like a pistol or a rifle rather than just a buttstock. But I am waiting for that to. Who somebody got it? Oh boy, Adrian Carlos. Somebody double check you, buddy. I know somebody got. Let me double check to see if you got it. Here you go. Give me a second here. I haven't seen it in yet, so oh yeah, Adrian Carlos here. He did it, guys. Congratulations, man. That's pretty amazing. That's some fast typing there and good memorization, or hopefully you got help. All right, TMC Lockbolt. Alexander, not yet. I am working on some of the project right now. The thing with the TMC is I have to get the geometry properly to implement it onto the marker. Definitely a project to work on. I've been getting a lot of people asking about it. I'll definitely gonna make it, but not. Hopefully, I'll have it in about where in the next year. It is necessary for a lot of aspect, especially so many people using the box mag right now. You guys know that paintball is one of those things that if it doesn't feed, it will chop. With a standard 20 rounds magazine or with any type of feeding system, sometimes you get paintball that are too big, too small. Maybe your magazine get dirty, spring get jammed up. Any type of issues can cause a malfunction and stop feeding and end up your bolt just kind of cut the paintball in half, which is terrible. And now you have to take it apart and clean up. And the TMC is not the best marker, not the easiest marker to clean up. You have to take the whole body apart and everything. The mag ball is not removable. That's why some of our system we made it where you can remove the magazine well. You just kind of rinse it off, slap it on, and off you go instead of have to take the whole body shell apart. So I'll work on it, but look for it in probably in 2020 next year. Well, pretty much we're around the corner for next year. So maybe mid or late next year we'll work on it. Well, you got email that was confirmed before Carlos. Is the I can see that when you Robert, when you actually make the order, I can see the order in here, and you can see the order into place. Let's see here. Hey, look like two people got it here. $5. You guys probably did it at the same time, but Carlos actually did it. He selected a proper shipping method out in $5. Like I said, well, that's one requirement. The first person to do it, and you gotta select a shipping method out in $5. So Adrian actually beat you to it. Well, next time, guys, I'm gonna make it a little more complicated. The past sometimes somehow you guys manage to do both at the same time. Like I said, you beat the system, but the system also has sequential. In other words, is that if you were the first to do it, your order number will be smaller than the second person. I can check that. Another thing to do is you got to do it properly to be the winner. All right, guys. Any questions, comment, or concern? Give me a shout, and then I will able to answer for you. Yeah. Yeah, better internet connection. They'll definitely help too. Oh boy. So like I said, once the code is redeemed, only one person should only able to redeem. But like I said, sometimes the system lag and you guys both enter in at the same time, both will pass through. However, the person that did it first will have the order number before the second person. That's one. And two is that if you were the first one who did it and you didn't select the proper shipping, like I said, any shipping method other than the $5, and the second person actually did it, you're not gonna able to be the winner in that one. So if both people don't select the right order method, I can reset it and you guys can do it again. So that is the rules of the competition. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like I said, I will even make the code more complicated, maybe even add in look a trivial like a trivia after the code. That way you have the component answer to get the code properly. Maybe I'll do that next one. So next time I'll make sure that people can go into at the same time there. All right, guys. Any question about product? Any concern about anything else? Just give me a shout. You can reach me on mcsus.com. You can email me, kt@mcsus.com, or you can visit the site. Put on a little bit note in the chat there. Just message me, and I will kind of reply to you as soon as I have a chance. If I don't reply in about 24 hours, something like that, just hit me up again sometime. Get lost in cyberspace, or just go to our Facebook or YouTube. Messaging is not the best for us. This is the reason is we don't really check. I mean, in Facebook is, YouTube is not the best for communication. There, the platform is more for video, for making comments, but for communication, it's not the best. T15 lockbolt is pretty tough to do. I looked into it, but it's doable. I'm gonna do the TMC first. I think TMC definitely need a lock bolt more than the T15 does. The reason being is that the TMC, there are a lot more TMC out there, way a lot more. Probably 5-1 on the T15, if not more. That's one. Two is since the TMC only do round balls, they need even more than the T15. So I'll work on getting the TMC lock bolt for you guys first before we get onto other ones. Any more white 43 cal? Alexander, not yet. Next production, I'll bring do another batch of it. So look for it in about maybe 2-3 months. I'll run another batch. I know you asked for before, but we haven't got a chance to run it yet because some of the one we currently have are not out. So the next on the 43 caliber production run, we'll definitely do some white ones for you. Drop down is for 468. We're still out. Hopefully another month and a half before we finish the second production on them. As soon as they're up, I'll announce them so you guys can get them out. On MSR release, I just tested the last batch and I still don't get the right dry band on it. I have to do another run on it to have to redo the dry band. Dry band still give me issues. I can't really release the product until I have the right dry band size to really interact with the barrel properly. Otherwise, what happens is we're not going to get the consistency that we're looking for. So I know the project been 7 years going on, but you know what? Better do it right now than into the future that run into issue later on, and we can't really do much to once it produce. What you're gonna do? It's just sit there. All right, guys. Like auction, the auction boy, James. The problem with the auction is I haven't got a chance to really build some cool stuff. Once we settle in here a little more, I'll build more. We both do giveaway and auction at the same time somehow. So hopefully next couple months we're settling a little bit better, got more gun to build, more cool stuff to kind of show you guys so we can do the auction. All right. Thinking about the 68 caliber pistol, I'm waiting for my shape projectile to complete before I jump back on it. I want to make sure it beats well. Plus, just waiting for more funds. A lot more project. I got a FN Scar design I want to do. I got a G36 I want to finish up to. Got a couple of different huge projects that we haven't got enough funds to do it. I know you guys are thinking, well, just make it, but making any type of system take enormous amount of investment to do it. Making molds, making tools, build like 1,000, a few thousand units, have it there. Making all kind of investment on it. It is hard to make a product. So I would say that into the future wise, like we could only make what we can afford to do. Can't just make everything. Otherwise, we'll be like be out of the business pretty soon. We'll make just try and make everything and not able to move them. All right, box mag, Robert, box mag. The current one we have, it is available. Pretty much work on all the markers. The generation 2 is coming out. It's kind of the same one, but you guys added a lot, asking a lot of the requests. They make the top plate into the box, so I'll make the next box with a top plate on it too, built into it. I know you guys been concerned about the ball on the side and the top plate. I have the top plate available. You guys want that is free, but the next version I'm doing, it's gonna be with the drive. You can upgrade it. You have the current version now. You can actually buy the cover for it. It's gonna be like a few bucks. It's not gonna be too crazy. So be like $5 or $10 for the low top cover. So you guys want to have that, you can also do too. So a lot of uh, lots of things going on this coming year. um, what's up, Tuna? Good to see you. Glad to see that you got onto YouTube. Facebook, it's kind of great platform, but in our live stream somehow it doesn't like Facebook. It's really choppy. The quality video upload somehow is a little bit spotty, so that's why I'm changing to the YouTube platform. It's been, the quality of the video being much better now. So we're probably gonna keep this until something comes up. Have you planned to come out the Dominion 2020? I want to come out Dominion. I messaged Kusha Tuna about having vendors selling product there, and so far I haven't got a response. Their Dominion event, they don't allow vendors to sell product. So all they want is to do just show up and then just have a table. I don't think that'd be the right thing for me to just come out, just to have a table there. I want to come out and provide product for you guys. You need box mag, you need parts, whatever you need to do. I'm able to provide that for you. I want to provide products when I'm out there, kind of offset the cost of the transportation, get employee time too. So that's the reason why ODSC event and the Kusha event, I'm not able to come out because they don't allow any of the selling product. Last event they did, which one was it? The 9/11 event that they had at was it Star Paintball Star, something like that. I don't remember what field it is, but um, I was on the way there, and they don't allow vendor to sell product. They allow vendor to be there, but not selling product. That's the reason why I didn't show up on that day. But anyway, regardless, we're doing more event down here too until they change that policy where they allow vendor to sell product at their event. I'll be the first. I mean, I'm local now. I'm like an hour away, so I'm definitely gonna go for all local events as long as we're able to show up as a vendor to sell the product. So UML Tournament Jungle. Yes, I'm definitely gonna be there at what is it in January, mid-January, January 17, I believe. I'll be out there for that event. It is at Jungle Paintball, just around the corner from where we are, an hour and 20 minutes from here. So it's perfect for me. I love local event. It didn't take away so much of my time from the family. It's only about an hour, 2 hours is perfect because I can do a morning event, come back home, and still have time for the family. So it's yeah, I kind of love a local event. That's why I'm going to try and grow the local MagFed scene down here in San Diego, up north in LA County. SC Village and other one. I mean, it's pretty much packed, but down in San Diego still got a lot of growth to go. So I'm going to work at it. All right, Jonathan, good to see you. Matt, good to see you, bud. You guys ever traveled East Coast area? We used to do a lot of East Coast event. The last event that I did in East Coast was for I believe Innovation in Normandy in Skirmish. So that's the last event I did. It was a year before. Before that, I did 0 Hour in New York, Troy, New York. Man, I travel quite a bit. Since we moved last year, I'm needed here more than ever. Got to set up the new shop. Got to get a production line going. Got to teach, train new people. I've been super busy this year. Hoping to kind of get things settled in better in for the first half of this year, so that the first half of 2020, of course, and then slowly able to go to more event. But right now, I mean, need me to be here to train the new people. Pretty much, we moved from north of California to south of California here, Southern California, and we have a fresh new crew. Everyone that was at the old location, they stay up there. None of them um, transition to the new location, so we have a fresh new crew. Basically, we start over in a way. It's been tough. I mean, got a whole new set of team in here and have to train them. Got to make sure they do everything properly. Otherwise, we screw it up, and I don't want that to happen. So definitely ongoing. We'll get to go more of that. All right, guys. Any question, comment, or concern? Give me a shout. Like I said, I can be reached on our website. You can reach me on Facebook, KT at mcsus.com, by email, or the website mcsus.com. Just kind of message me directly on the chat box there, and I'm able to answer your question. All right, guys. Need something? Just give me a shout. I'm there for you. If any problem at all, just hit me up so that I can address it for you. You hear anybody having a problem, have them get a hold of me or get hold of me for them. I love to support them and take care of them. All right, guys. Appreciate all of you guys for being part of the show. Love the comments, love the suggestion. Congratulations, Adrian, for winning this week. TPM1 pistol. Next week, I'm gonna do another shotgun here for you guys. I got a couple of these I want to give out. It's gonna be Christmas Day. Like I said, I'm not gonna be sure. Gonna be here on Christmas Day. Might take the kids out, but if I don't do it, I'll message you guys. Put a note up if we're not having a show next week. It happened to be exactly in Christmas Day. So if I don't see you guys, Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday. If you guys don't celebrate Holiday Christmas, hope you guys enjoy your family. All we do, how hard we work, it's for them. So don't forget that they're there for you. Um, it's part of who we are and what we do, right? All right, guys. Appreciate all you guys. Enjoy and have a good evening. Okay.